Hey there. Today I wanted to talk to you about decisions. I know sometimes they can be difficult and sometimes they can be incredibly easy. But what I want you to know is that deciding is freedom and indecision is torture. When you're on the fence and not able to decide something, being on the fence, imagine walking on a fence that has pickets on it with sharp. Being on the fence is uncomfortable. Period. End of story. Deciding yes or no is way better than staying on that fence. Now, I will tell you, sometimes you need more information. So you make the best decision you can in that moment. And sometimes I'll make the decision later. That is still a decision. That will still relieve some stress from you on any decisions that are up that you're thinking about that are challenging or overwhelming. Sometimes it's just, I need more information before I can make this. A lot of the time, that's why we get an indecision. The other reason we get an indecision is fear. And so I want to talk about this too. So if you're in fear about a decision, it's going to show up as procrastination. And so knowing that that's what's going on, checking in with your body. How does it feel? Does it feel expansive to make a decision or contractive? Can use that when your final decision is made too. Does it feel good or does it not feel so good? Does it feel empowering? Does it feel pressure? Those are ways you can navigate moving through making a decision. And believe me, I've been in that indecision spot a lot. It is uncomfortable, it feels unmanageable, and it feels like it's going to last forever. So these are just some things that I've found that work for me. So hopefully you can apply them too. So the first one I said is make any decision you can. Just make one, right? What's the next best step you can take? Maybe it's getting more information. Maybe it's saying, I'll make the decision later. And that's a lot of times what I have had to do is I don't have enough information yet. I'm going to give myself time to get that information so that when I make the decision, it feels solid, on point, and I'm not questioning myself. Okay. The second thing is, as you're making those decisions, what is it as you're navigating? What feels like a blessing? What feels expansive? Or does it feel contractive? And what is it that would make it different? So think about, close your eyes for a minute if you want to. Think about what the result you would love to have. And if you don't know in a picture what result that is, I'm just closing my eyes right now. If you can't picture it, feel into it. How do you want to feel when that decision's made? How do you want to react and respond to people when that decision's made? Because if you make a decision out of alignment, you are going to be defensive when people question you or ask you about it. So definitely begin with the end in mind. Look at how you want to feel when the decision is made, and that will give you some insight into what is the best decision for you. So many times we've been questioned or taught to let other people make decisions for us. So this is also training that trust muscle within yourself to trust the decisions you're making. And not only that, trust the process and allow yourself the process and the time to go through to make that decision in an aligned way. Because when you do it from that space, I promise you, it feels solid, it feels good, and it's not something you're going to get defensive about because you don't have all the answers. So I hope this was helpful. Mindset Monday. Please like, subscribe, share.